Hey guys, it's Finn. Today is Thursday the 29th of August 2013 and I'm 20 weeks and 1 day on testosterone. I didn't update yesterday because I'm just shattered. The last 2 days I've been absolutely exhausted. I slept all of yesterday, really. And I pretty much slept all of today. It's 2:30 in the afternoon. I've just got going. Is this tea related? I don't know. Possibly. I have noticed the last 2 times I had the jab, for the first kind of 2-3 weeks I was really tired. So it could be that. But I have also had a very busy week. Good busy, but busy. So it could be that as well. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, okay, so this week, things I've noticed this week. Well, Nat and I went to see my brother this weekend. We took a trip up there and stayed with him and his girlfriend. We had a really lovely time. We joined in with some filming that he's doing. My brother's just recently started making short films. So we took part in some of that, spent some time with his friends, had some nice walks, and it was just a really lovely weekend. I'm just really enjoying me and my brother kind of relating as brothers now, and kind of like changing our dynamic slightly. We did have a brief talk about how it's been for him, with me transitioning. He'd had a bit to drink, so it wasn't a huge talk, but it was kind of quite interesting to hear his views on how he sees the old me as dead, and as me as Finn killing the old me. So, I don't know, it'd be quite nice to have another chat with him about all that when he's not on a high from filming and beer. And hopefully he might come and do a vlog with me at some point about it all, because I think that would be useful for me as well, you know. But yeah, it was really nice weekend, and I think what was really nice about it was kind of just being 2 brothers together was really great, and then being 2 brothers with their own girlfriends in tow was just such a lovely feeling and such a kind of awesome dynamic, because you'd have me and my brother on one side of the room kind of chatting, and then Nat and my brother's partner on the other side of the room chatting about like how, you know, the Gaines brothers are quite similar, and so me and my brother would be in one corner raising our eyebrows, and Nat and my brother's girlfriend would be in the other corner raising their eyebrows, and it was just really lovely to be kind of like part of that. And I don't know if I'm explaining it properly, but I don't know, it's just funny to hear them kind of like making jokes about typical men and all of that, and it was just lovely. And it's funny because obviously in the eyes of my brother and Nat, I can really see how I've changed, and actually how similar I am to my brother. We've always been quite similar anyway, but I think we are very similar now, and yeah, it was quite funny kind of being that dynamic, but also sitting back from myself and watching it. It was yeah, a really wonderful weekend. Really wonderful. What else has happened this week? Oh, I went to Thorpe Park on Wednesday. Tuesday, which was also quite cool, because that's the first time I've been to Thorpe Park since I started tea. I went to Thorpe Park like 4 days after my very first libido jab, where I lost my voice, and so this time I always used to do this blood-curdling scream on rides, and this time it was just like this all the way around, which was hilarious, absolutely hilarious. We had a really funny moment in the car as well, when we put on Whitney Houston, I'm Every Woman, and I just started singing without thinking about it, and it was just, I'm every woman, and it's just so funny. Yeah, it's lovely actually spending time with people that don't spend every day with me, like my brother and his friends, and the friends who went to Thorpe Park with, because like they're really picking up on how I'm changing and how my voice is changing, and it's lovely to kind of have that feedback from other people. It really is. So yeah, kind of like lots of kind of emotional, mental things I've noticed this week. In terms of physical changes, the hair that's happening the last 2 weeks since this jab is just ridiculous. It's just, I've literally... Do you remember that Play-Doh mop shop hairdressers thing, where you put the plasticine in and then you push it together and the hair sprouted out? It's a bit like that. It just feels like everything's just gone poof. I've just like... Everything's just got darker and thicker so quick. My happy trail, it's definitely happy now. it's, since I last updated this, you can definitely see it joins up completely from my belly button down, and it's coming out as well. It's epic. And even this bit here, I'm starting to see a very faint line up here now. Makes me very happy, that does. I don't know why it's so important to me to have a hairy belly, but I just really want a hairy belly. And I went to sleep last night with Nat stroking my back. She seems to really like this new hairy patch I've got on my back. So that's quite cool. Yeah. Spots are doing my head in, absolutely doing my head in. They're just really red and swollen and don't really do anything. Again, they calmed down after like 2, 3, 4 weeks last time, something like that. So I think it will this time, but it's not helping. I'm bloated. Somebody told me before that it is water retention. You do seem to get this, or some guys do seem to get it after they've had a jab. And I just feel like, at the moment, you know, I feel like a right lard arse. I have been eating quite a lot since this jab. It always makes me hungry in the beginning. I've been a bit naughty and kind of pigged out on quite a few occasions. But yeah, I just feel kind of like quite puffy in the face and just, you know, a bit shiny and a bit ugh. So, but that's happened the last 2 jabs as well. So hopefully that'll chill out. I don't feel the best I've ever felt at the moment, to be completely honest. Not physically anyway. I feel a bit of a wreck. I feel like I look a bit of a wreck as well, but it'll settle. It'll settle. So yeah, that's pretty much it this week, really. One thing I am noticing that it's quite unusual for me is I'm really craving male company. Now, I don't really crave company. I really do like people, don't get me wrong, I love people. But, A, it's quite hard for me to socialise anyway. Well, it was before the anxiety lowered. And B, I actually quite like my own company and just chilling out on my own a lot of the time. And that is my best friend. And so that's where a lot of my interaction comes from, or going to AA. But at the moment, I just find myself just really wanting to be in male company. That female company just isn't cutting it. I love Nat, and I said this to her the other day, and I don't want to offend her at all. But it's just, it's almost like it's not enough now. Just having her as my best friend. There's something about an interaction with another male that I'm really needing. And I do find this very odd because, okay, my friends have always been male. My best friends have usually been male. I get on with females, but like Nat, I mean, Nat won't mind me saying that she's a very masculine female, and that's who I get on with. I get on with very masculine, tomboy females, and men. Men is who I gravitate towards more. But at the same time, I've never really craved it like I am now. I find myself, if I haven't kind of been out to an AA meeting and had an interaction with a man or something, that I'm just kind of like, I'm really needing that. So yeah, I'm finding that very interesting, and it's just spurring me on really to kind of get out there and socialise more and meet up with more trans guys, cis guys, just generally get out, because I think that's a lot of it really. I think because my anxiety is just continuing to lower, I just want to get out there and kind of enjoy that anxiety-free space, I think. So, it's a good thing. I think that's pretty much all the changes this week. As you can hear, my voice is kind of still lowering. I did scream a lot, or yell a lot anyway, on Tuesday, so it could be that. But I've had very dry kind of throat. I'll kind of wake up in the morning and it's just like really dry. So I think it is going through a drop again, or a change again. Because I don't think it can get much lower than this, surely. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, I'm loving it. Loving my voice. It's just the best thing in the world. So yeah, I'll leave it there this week. Make it a bit of a shorter update than normal. I hope everyone's really well. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.